Hello, welcome to the Natural Wellness Tips Podcast. This is your host, Dr. Jennifer Shaw. I am, as always, excited to be here with you. Happy day, and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen to the podcast. I know we all lead real busy lives, and it means a lot to me that you guys are here listening to what I have to share and what I have to say. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, I have like this one hair that's like driving me crazy. Okay, so those of you in the podcast, you can't see like my static hair that's going on. It's like crazy. Okay, moving on from my hair. It's not important. So if you have a moment when you're done listening to the podcast today, it would mean the world to me if you could just head over to iTunes, leave a quick little review, or leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to hear more of, want to hear less of. It helps me in creating the content for this podcast, and it also helps other people in finding the podcast. So thank you so much for doing that for me. And then other thing is I'm giving away for free right now a short little training on my 3 tricks to a healthier you. Super simple things to incorporate in your life that I guarantee most of you are not incorporating at this point in time. And you'll be just amazed at the impact they're going to make on your life. So go ahead and click the link down below to get the download for free, the 3 tricks to a healthier you. And I can't wait for you to get started using it. It'll be super fun to hear what you think. So let's dive in. I'm going to talk about my favorite subject today, essential oils. I realize as I've gone through this podcast, and God, I'm on episode 37, I think we are, which is crazy. Yeah, this is episode 37. And I talk a lot about essential oils here and there, but I don't tell you guys, I haven't given you like the meat and potatoes of essential oils. So we're going to do just that today. I am going to treat you guys on this podcast as if I was sitting across from you at a coffee shop sharing essential oils with you. So buckle up, get ready to learn. If you already use essential oils, don't worry. You're still probably going to learn something new. It'll be really fun to share this with you. So like I said, buckle up, get ready, and we're going to dive into essential oils. So what we're going to do in this podcast episode is we're going to, talk about some of the common things that I hear people like to use natural solutions for, or essential oils for. I'm going to teach you a little bit about doTERRA. Now, doTERRA is the only essential oils I will use, the only ones I trust. I love them dearly. The company has the highest morals and values, and it's one of the reasons I'm really drawn to this company. So we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about how to use essential oils, some of the most popular kits, and it won't be too long. Don't worry. Just like all the episodes, it's just going to be about 30 minutes. And at the end, I'll give you the opportunity to get started with essential oils if you don't have any in your home already. So my goal at the end of this 30 minutes is to leave you feeling empowered and give you natural, safe options for your health. And just like when I sit down with somebody at coffee, or in front of a class of, 10 to 15 people, 5 to 10 people, whatever it be, I always read off of my script. I always read off my paper because otherwise I go off on all these crazy tangents, and I value you guys' time. So I'm going to do the same thing today. I'm going to just read off my paper and make sure I don't miss anything. So you guys have heard my story, but that was episode 1 and this is episode 37. So let me give you the quick little rundown. I graduated with my doctorate in physical therapy in the late spring of 2009. And then began my physical therapy career at the beginning of August 2009. And August 31st, 2009, I was hit by a car while riding my bike. And I suffered a spinal cord injury, a brainstem injury, and what I like to refer to as all the other back injuries. So the ones that everybody else complains about, degenerative disc disease and herniated discs and blah, blah, blah. I'm not minimizing them. They suck. They're really painful. I get it. But I'm like saying, like, my injuries were bad. They are bad, right? My injuries are bad. They're still there. And this is something I've dealt with now for almost 10 years. August is 10 years since my accident. I can hardly believe it. Now, moving forward, I went to the hospital. I did Western medicine for the beginning period of my healing. As a matter of fact, for 8 months following my accident, I took every pill I was told to take. By the end of 8 months, I was taking about 30 pills a day. I was completely dependent on them. I was fully disabled, and I was 25, and I was in a deep, dark depression in a lot of pain. I was barely getting by in my brand new career that I spent 7 years learning and to be a part of, and I was so excited. And I was barely surviving. And at the end of 8 months, it was April 26, 2010, I met with the head of neurosurgery for the Scripps hospital system here in San Diego. beautiful, wonderful man, spent an hour with me. We complain our doctors don't spend a lot of time with us, but when they do, it's really scary. He consulted 4 other doctors while he was in the room with me. And at the end, he said, I don't understand how you didn't die and how you're not in a wheelchair. You're a miracle. You should not be functioning as well as you are. And unfortunately, I think, pain medication is going to be your future. And I cried and I begged and I pleaded for any other option in life. And I didn't get one. So I went home and I cried, and I had to go out to dinner that night. It was my dad's birthday and he was in town. And I was like all puffy eyed and a disaster. So I went out to dinner, and then the next morning I woke up, and I do not medically recommend this. I'm just going to be very clear. This was not a wise medical decision. I stopped taking all my medicine cold turkey. I put all of my meds in a blue shoebox. It was a Skechers blue shoebox. I put it up in the closet, and I never took a pill again. And I lived in pain for 5.5 years. And that journey was super rocky. And I went and I tried everything I could: acupuncture, massage, yoga, nutrition, mindset work, mindfulness, all of that. None of it really helped me. And about 5.5 years after my accident, it was October 2013, 14, October 2014, I think. I was introduced to essential oils, and I was very reluctant about it. And what I started to do was, well, first off, I purchased essential oils to prove this young lady wrong. Probably not the best way to go about doing it, but that's what I did. And I started using 3 things. I started taking frankincense under my tongue. So doTERRA frankincense, I would take it a drop under my tongue every hour or two, every couple hours. And then I took their deep blue, and I used the deep blue oil and the deep blue lotion, and I slathered it all over my back. And then I started taking their Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is their daily supplements, nutrients, CoQ10, omegas, things like that. Within 6 weeks, I experienced my first pain-free day, and I have never stopped talking about doTERRA since. I function now at about 98%. I ski backcountry. I surf. I work out every single day. I'm extremely fit. I have no pain. And I got my life back, and now I share that with other people. So we're going to dive into essential oils and how they matter to you. And I'm pretty excited about it. So let me tell you a little bit about doTERRA. doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world. They started because they wanted to empower families to use natural solutions in their everyday life. They know that researching all the natural options out there can be overwhelming, and they wanted to make it easy for you. So they created a full line of essential oils, cleaning products, skincare, personal care items, and more. So now you can get all these products from one source that you can trust. So really, they aren't just the largest essential oil company, they're a health and wellness company as well. And essential oils are very popular. They're popping up everywhere, including Walmart, Dollar Store, Best Buy, Whole Foods, Sprouts, they're everywhere. And unfortunately, these oils that you find even at the health food stores claim to be 100% pure, but many just add a small amount of actual essential oil, and the rest can be fillers or synthetics. It's such false advertising. Even the doTERRA oils on Amazon that you can buy have been found to be altered and then resold. So unless you get directly from the company, you can't be sure that you're really getting a pure product. So doTERRA has come in and raised the bar in the industry when it comes to quality. There's no fillers, no artificial ingredients, no dilution. The oils go through multiple levels of testing to ensure purity, potency. And if you want to check the test results, the bottom of every single bottle has a lot number, this tiny little number on the bottle. And you can go to our website called sourcetoyou.com, and you can view the test results of the oil and kind of highlights of how to use that oil. It's pretty amazing stuff. It's going to show you where the oil was grown and when it was distilled and stuff. It's pretty awesome. So doTERRA's plants are grown in their native habitat. This is something unique to doTERRA. The oils are sourced from over 40 different countries. Sourcing their plants where they grow best ensures that you'll get the highest quality essential oil to use on you and your family. This also allows doTERRA to give back and make a difference in the world. Many of the countries they source from are impoverished, and by doTERRA working with these farmers, they are able to increase the number of jobs and help sustain these amazing communities. Because of our great relationships with our farmers, 96% of doTERRA's essential oils are exclusive to us. That means 96% of our growers will only distill for us. So we get the same high quality result time and time again, and nobody else can really match it. doTERRA also goes in with their nonprofit organization, the Healing Hands Foundation. And what they do is they go in and they help with many projects like building schools, health clinics, job training facilities, and providing water systems. When you use their oils, you're not only helping your family, you're also helping families all around the world. So when you see doTERRA's label, you can be assured that you are getting the highest quality essential oil time and time again with the highest benefit for you and your family. So how do you use these essential oils? You can use them 3 different ways. So, well, first off, let me just tell you this. They're highly concentrated, so less is more. If you ever had a glass of peppermint tea, 1 drop of doTERRA's peppermint is equivalent to 26 to 28 cups of peppermint tea. Holy moly, super powerful, right? So when you don't need a lot, less is more. So for instance, if I have like head tension, I'm like, kind of feeling crummy sitting at my desk, I just literally take the bottle and I flip it over just so there's a little bit on my finger. I dab it on my temples. I rub it into the back of my neck, and that's all I need. I don't even need a full drop. It's just that powerful. So you can use them aromatically. I use them in a diffuser all the time. I have my diffuser going right here with a focus blend. So just helps me while I'm sitting here trying to get some work done. This is the pedal diffuser that I have going right now. It runs for 1, 2, or 4 hours. It's great for an office space, great for a bedroom, great for a living area. So using them, and you can also just smell them out of the bottle. So powerful. When you use them aromatically, they directly affect the limbic system. So they go right into the olfactory nerve to the limbic brain. Aromas are powerful. They can bring back really strong memories for us. So, for instance, I was teaching yoga a couple of weeks ago, and I used spearmint at the end of class. I sprayed spearmint, and I had a student come up to me with tears in her eyes, and she goes, "Did you use spearmint?" And I was like, "Yes." She goes, "When I was in Shavasana and I smelled spearmint, I was brought back to my mom picking me up from school as a kid. She was always chewing spearmint gum, and in those few moments of time I got to spend with my mom, who's been passed for many years." And I just started crying, and I was like, oh my God, I love that. Like, I had no idea it would impact her that way. But that's how the limbic brain works. That's how aromas work. They bring back these powerful memories for us. So aromatic use of essential oils can affect us emotionally in so many ways. They can also affect us physiologically. You can lower heart rate, respiratory rate, blood pressure just by smelling essential oils. So they're really powerful at affecting mood and even cleansing the air. So wonderful way to use them in your home. You can make sprays, smell out of the bottle, use diffusers. Then you can use them topically. So you can apply them to the area of need. Your back hurts, your neck hurts, your stomach, your heart's like your heart broken, right? You can take the oils and put them right over your heart. You can use many of the oils neat, but using something like fractionated coconut oil. This is doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil. It has the fats and the proteins removed, so it doesn't clog your pores, stain your clothes. You can make these awesome little roller bottles with it. So like, a lot of times we have recipes we love to share with you, and you can make little roller bottles that are just super easy to use on your family and stuff. So you can put them to the area of need or on the area of need. The only thing I always warn you about is if you are using essential oils topically, remember that citrus essential oils can and will make you sensitive to the sun, and you can burn if you wear something like lemon and then go in the sun. So just be very cautious with that. Don't do that if you can avoid it. Then you can use the oils internally. So if they have supplement facts on them, you can ingest them. Many of doTERRA's essential oils do. And you can ingest them in a couple different ways. I have my nice stainless steel water bottle that I always fill up and use. This is 30 ounces. I do like 2 to 3 drops in there. Sorry, every time I fill it 3 to 4 times a day. And that's a great way to use your essential oils internally. Another great way is using veggie caps. doTERRA has these veggie caps that are empty capsules that you can pop your essential oils in, and then you can take them just like you would a medicine. So it's a really great way to use them, especially if you don't love the taste of something. It's a fabulous way to use them there. And then, so those are the 3 ways that you can use them. Using them internally can help cleanse your system, support you, your physical health, your emotional health. They're really good at like pulling toxins out of the body, cleansing the body. I use them as my medicine cabinet. So instead of going to the doctor for an over-the-counter prescription for things that are kind of like pop up, like I have some swimmer's ear going on, instead of going and getting, a medicine that you would normally use for that kind of leading towards what swimmer ear leans towards. I have my blend here of melaleuca, basil, lavender, and frankincense, and I've just been rolling that behind my ear. every couple hours. And then at night, I've been taking a cotton ball with a couple drops of melaleuca and putting that inside of my ear. And I'm feeling much better. I get some issues when I surf and don't use eardrops after surfing. I've always had problems. So I was being silly and not taking care of my ears, and there you go. But I can avoid that by using my essential oils. So it's really nice. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about the top 10 oils, but I want to tell you about something cool about joining me with doTERRA. So if you decide that you want me to be your guidance and your support with doTERRA, so if you're already working with someone, I urge for you to make sure you go back to that person. They've put time and energy into you, and they will support and love on you just as much as I will. So go back to them. But if you're not working with somebody and you want to use essential oils, we have some really great things that we give to the people on our team. So the first one is this welcome guide. I'm going to spew a lot of different recipes at you over the next couple minutes here. And I want to make sure that you understand that once you order your essential oils, I send you this ebook that has how to use each essential oil at a glance, usage and safety. It also has my favorite roller bottle recipes, spray bottle recipes, diffuser blends. It has my favorite like easy everyday cheat sheet blends, my cleaning recipes, so much cool stuff. It talks to you about how to use your account to the fullest advantage. And then it also has this page called the Wellness Consult page. So what I do when you get started with essential oils is, first off, I send you a nice little gift in the mail that has all kinds of goodies in it. I email you this welcome guide, and I send you my scheduling link that shows you my schedule. You can find a 30-minute time slot. We're going to hop on a video chat or on a phone call, and we're going to go over this Wellness Consult form where you talk about your health priorities, what products you have and how to use them, creating a little lifestyle plan for you. It's really awesome. So as I'm telling you about some of the most popular essential oils here, I don't want you to panic. I want you to know that I'm going to support you and hold your hand as you're getting started using the essential oils. So we're going to dive into the top 10 essential oils. I find if you have the top 10 essential oils, you have an essential oil for everything. And that's why I kind of start there, because I want you to feel like you have something for everything without feeling super overwhelmed. So let's dive into those top 10. The first one is lemon. Lemon is delicious. It's very cleansing to the body. It's uplifting. I drink this in my water all the time. It's also good for cleaning your home. I use it in a lot of my cleaning recipes, getting gum out of your hair, getting a sticker off of something, like diffusing it. It smells so good. So it's just very cleansing. It can help you with digestive discomfort. If you're kind of like not regular and stuff, you need some more regularity. Just drinking lemon can really help you with that. The next one's lavender. Lavender's all things calming. Bug bites, bee stings, skin irritations, cuts, scrapes, things like that. Lavender is great on anything skin that's irritated. It's also great for calming us. So it can help with anxiety, overwhelm, anxious feelings. It can help just to keep us feel settled. It can help with sleep. If you're feeling like you're struggling with sleep, the bottom of your big toe sounds super crazy, I know, but the bottom of your big toe is your brain center. So it's going to help shut off that list that goes every night. So really great. Pop this in the diffuser at night. Peppermint. I already mentioned I use this when I kind of have that like head tension stuff going on. I'm not really feeling great there. That's great. It's good for energy, focus, mental clarity. It's actually in my diffuser right now. It's good for nausea, motion sickness, really good for motion sickness. It's good for cramps, stomach aches. It's invigorating. So just a great oil to have on hand. And then if you ever deal with those seasonal threats, the pollen count is high, so you're coughing, sneezing, puffy eyes, 1 drop each of lemon, lavender, and peppermint in some water, and you drink it, or in a veggie cap and you take it, is like a natural remedy for those seasonal threats. So you can use that every day to kind of help with that kind of stuff. If you're dealing with it more regularly, take it a couple times a day. Or if it's just something that gets you every once in a while, you can just use it as needed, but it really does work. The next one I'm going to show you is melaleuca. Melaleuca is tea tree oil. This is good for skin, scalp, and nail health. So using melaleuca when you feel like you've got like some skin irritation, open skin that's not healing, any nail issues like nail fungus and stuff, you can just soak the feet in Epsom salt and melaleuca with some warm water. That really helps. You can do it a couple times a week. You can just put melaleuca straight on it. Melaleuca also naturally helps with congestion in your chest. So putting it on your chest, on your back can help there. Diffusing it when you're dealing with that kind of stuff, adding it to the allergy combo if you're dealing with some congestion with that. And it also deters lice. So you can make a lice spray. That's in that welcome guide. It's a great option there. And then you have oregano. Oregano is the oil to get rid of things. So you're not feeling well, you're feeling under the weather. Oregano is going to be great for boosting your immune system, keeping your immune system strong. And we use that in something called the flume. So it's frankincense, lemon, oregano, on guard, and melaleuca, 2 drops each in a veggie cap, or 5 to 10 drops each in a roller bottle, depending on the kiddo's size. And you're going to use that whenever you're not feeling well. So if you start to feel like, oh, I feel like I'm coming down with something, just start taking your flume every 4 to 6 hours. Take it, until you feel better, and then for a couple days after to make sure you kicked whatever you were dealing with. So it's really nice to have that on hand. And then oregano is also good if you have like a wart or a skin tag you want to get rid of. Just put oregano on it morning and night, and it will get rid of it and make you feel better. Okay, then you have my favorite oil, frankincense. If you don't know what oil to use, just use frankincense. That's the key. Frankincense is naturally good at supporting the I had to pause for a second. They're doing yard work outside, and it was like literally outside of my door. So frankincense is really good at supporting the natural inflammatory cycle. It can help our central nervous system health. So like my spinal cord injury, brainstem injury, brain injury, really great for that. It's good for really severe tension that you might have in your head, even ones that come with auras and things like that. Put a drop on your tongue, push it up against the top of your mouth. It's good for focus, mood stabilization, anxious feelings, overwhelm. It's also good for fine lines and wrinkles, ladies. Put that on your skin every night with your moisturizer. Really good for that. And then we use a combination of, let me see if I can get you to see this, frankincense, lavender, and melaleuca. This is what we call our owie spray. So you make that in a spray bottle with some coconut oil, and that can be sprayed on any like skin irritations, scrapes, or things that happen, with the kids or yourself. And it just helps heal. So you can use that a couple times a day when you're recovering from anything like that. Okay, I'm going to show you 4 blends, which are blends of essential oils that you can use just for specific purposes. So deep blue is aches and pains. This is good for achy joints, achy muscles. It's also really good for growing pains, popping in the bath with some Epsom salt. It's a really great essential oil. Then you have Breathe. This is the respiratory blend. Breathe is going to help with any kind of like coughs you got going on, any little bugs you're dealing with. It's really great for that kind of stuff. And I almost forgot. Diffuse Breathe at night with your lavender. If you have somebody in the house that makes a lot of noise when they sleep, those snorers, diffuse Breathe. It'll open their airways. It'll help decrease that, and it will help you sleep better. It's amazing. I sleep by myself, and I love Breathe at night because it opens my airways and helps me sleep better. Then you have Digestin. Digestin is everything upset stomach. So this is the politically correct way of me saying it. If it's coming up, if it's not coming out, or if it's coming out too fast, put Digestin around the belly button, maybe a little under the tongue or on the bottom of the feet. It will help with all that's going on, and it'll help you feel better. You can just do it as needed, like every 20 minutes or like every couple hours, whatever's going on there. If you have ongoing digestive stuff, just using it more regularly, like every morning is good. And then the last one's On Guard. This is our protective blend. So this is going to keep our immune system strong. Love diffusing this one during the times of year that everyone's getting sick a little bit more. I like making a spray with this one for my niece's toys. You can use like just a regular spray bottle. I have a big like 12-ounce spray bottle. Put like 10 drops of On Guard in there. Fill it with water, a little bit of witch hazel so it dries faster. And I spray her toys down about once a week just to make sure that they're clean and got rid of like the stuff on them. So it's a really great thing to use cleaning in your home, taking it daily, rolling it in a roller bottle onto kiddos' feet to keep their immune system strong every day. So that's a really great way to use it. So those are the top 10 oils. So I always say if you have the top 10 oils and you have my ebook, you have a solution for almost everything that comes your way. And we'll teach you how to use different books or apps and look things up from really trusted sources. So you're knowing how to use your essential oils, and you are going to be empowered, and we'll have a brand new medicine cabinet in your home. It's awesome. So that is kind of the top 10 oils and how I like to use them. I always quickly mention the Lifelong Vitality Pack because these things saved my life. The Lifelong Vitality Pack has 3 components. It has your Microplex VMZ, which is your whole food bioavailable vitamins and minerals in a chelated form, so you actually absorb them instead of just being them out a couple hours later. You have your XE Omega, which is your fish oils, fatty acids. It's going to help brain health, joint health, cognitive function, digestive health. If you're a vegan, there is a vegan option. Don't you worry. Or a vegetarian even. And then you have the Alpha CRX, which is your antioxidants, CoQ10, ginkgo biloba, all of the turmeric, pomegranate seed extract, green tea extract. These are going to help you feel more energized, have less discomfort, sleep better, more mental clarity, more focus. And they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you don't feel like you feel a benefit from them, you can actually return them and get your money back. And now the cool thing is if you were to go to the health food store and try to buy everything in these bad boys, probably cost you about $300. doTERRA packages them together for us for just $79.50 a month. Oh my God, I don't know what I would do without these things. I love them. So just wanted to tell you guys about that. So I always say who you buy your essential oils from is just as important as where you buy your essential oils from. You want to make sure that you have the guidance and support that you need. And it's similar to Costco with doTERRA. So you get your Costco membership for the year. You can go as many times as you want or as few times as you want. And they don't ask you to sell something when you walk in the door. You're just there to shop for yourself, right? So it's very similar. You can, once you get started with the starter collection, you have a 25% discount for an entire year. Your membership, that discount is free with your starter collection. And from there, you can buy as much as you want or as little as you want. You get rewarded for ordering more, but you don't get penalized for not ordering. So that's kind of great. And you have no obligation to ever sell. But if you do decide that's something you want to learn about, I can absolutely help you do that. It's my favorite passion, is helping people create a side income or replace their income. So what we do from here is I want to show you the top starter collections. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this up for those of you guys watching on YouTube. But if you're on the podcast, don't you worry. We'll make sure that you guys you'll see this. There's a link down below that allows you to, hold on. I gotta end this. It's not working. So I'm just going to tell you about it. There's a link down below that allow you to go and check out these starter collections and get started with one of them. Or you could reach out to me on Instagram at natural_wellness_tips. That was very hard for me. Or email me, Jennifer@naturalwellness.tips, TIPS, and I'll help you get that started right away. But the first collection is called the Home Essentials Collection. The Home Essentials Collection has the top 10 essential oils in a 15 milliliter bottle size. That's 250 drops or servings. It also comes with a diffuser, and that is the pedal diffuser I'm using right now that runs for 1, 2, or 4 hours. And that is just $275. And then you can get the Family Essentials Kit, which is top 10 oils in the 5 milliliter size. So 85 drops or servings, still going to last you a really long time. You don't get a diffuser, but you get these little beadlets. They're peppermint and On Guard beadlets. This collection is just $150. So for $125 more, you're getting 3 times the oil and a diffuser. Both are great deals. With both come my ebook, my one-on-one consult that you get, and then also a free gift pack from me that helps you get started making some of your DIY products and things. So click the link down below. It's going to take you to create your account. You can pick whichever starter collection you want. I just talked about 2 of them. There's a lot of options there. But the top 10 oil starter kits are the Home Essentials and the Family Essentials. No matter which starter collection you get, you're still going to get all the support and benefit from me. And like I said, if you've been working with someone already, make sure you go back and work with them. But it's been so much fun to get to actually just talk to you guys about essential oils. And I hope that you enjoyed this podcast as much as I enjoyed recording it. And I look forward to meeting you guys and getting to help you on your essential oil journey. So click the link down below, or in the details, or reach out to me, Jennifer@naturalwellness.tips, TIPS, or at Instagram, it's natural_wellness_tips. You can always just search Jennifer Shaw to SHAW. And I look forward to connecting with you. I can't wait to see you guys on the next podcast. And till next time, namaste.